Hello, my friends and family. Very good to see y'all. I hope y'all, listen to my words today because I just I find out that I'm a very influential person, and I want you to receive what God is trying to do in this world, which is make it a better place. And if you are suffering, if you are hurting, if you're struggling with anything, basically, I have the tools and the things to help you improve yourself. And the reason I know this is because I actually had to go through it myself. So actually, I'm going through it right now, and I want you to go through that transformation with me, and because it'll build a better connection with us, and and it's just an awesome thing. You mean to help you as my purpose, and then plus you get to do better. You get to improve your life, your families, your relationships, your your whole life. That's a beautiful thing. Like I have learned so much in these past few years, more than my entire life, and it's um, I guess one of my spirit guides is Jesus himself. Like Jesus is a big influence in my life. Like this might sound weird, but I feel like I was him in a previous life, and maybe even more than that. But anyway, it's like if you understand the spiritual, and I don't, I mean, I'm not trying to scare y'all off or anything, but if you think about it, like, well, I don't even want you to think about it too much. The only thing I want you to think about right now is if your life is struggling, if you're struggling anything in your life, like, I want you to release that. Like, what I mean? Whatever pops in your head, whatever bad thought, whatever, something that makes you doubt yourself, something you don't like about your body, something that you don't like about the way you are, or something that you don't like in your life. Like maybe your kids don't listen to you or something, or your husband doesn't really show you attention or anything, anything bad in your life. I want you to feel it, right? Think about it. Maybe even feel it a little bit. And I want you to realize within yourself, like, that you are perfect just the way you are. You're just fine the way you are. The only thing that's bad is those thoughts that you have. Those thoughts are what hold you back. Those thoughts are what cause friction in your life. Those thoughts block you from deeper connection. Those thoughts keep you from finding the patience to teach your children a better way or to connect with them. Like sometimes you just gotta play with them as like a kid. It's the best way to relate to them, and you could teach them at the same time. And it's like and men, well, men, we really need this. Men are the ones who need most of this, but women too, because y'all have been the most abused, and children, like, and it's a sad thing, but the good thing is it is changing now. It's changing for the better, and God is making sure of it, and God is like the power of nature, and you can't go against nature. You ain't gonna win. So I suggest if you're men, we need to open up our heart. You need to learn that it's okay to cry. Learn that it's okay to show your feelings. It's okay to ask questions. It's okay to not understand why you're feeling a certain way. Ask somebody, especially if you have a female in your life. Like, they're pretty good at emotions, or look up some psychological understandings. Like, there's actually a lot of useful information on the internet, but if you don't use it or access it, then you'll never get a get to see it. So I've learned that there's deeper things that you need to learn about yourself. And if you heal yourself and if you develop yourself, you in essence make a better world. Not just your world, but a better world overall. Because we're a big influence on the world, us human beings. We're so if you develop yourself and you do things for yourself that are better for you, or keep people around you that are more positive, and or fix relationships that you really love someone, but yet y'all still don't have that deep connection. It's like, well, a lot of people, they need trust, and you need complete trust. You know, a woman wants to feel safe. A woman wants to feel like she doesn't have to um, she doesn't have to look for love anywhere else. She doesn't have to feel like she's unloved. She doesn't have to um, do anything to make her feel like if you don't want her. And same goes for women too. Like your man wants the same thing, and sometimes it's just holding your wife or significant other when you're sitting with her, holding her hand when you are walking with her, rubbing her anywhere, like, caress her face, appreciate her, really look into her eyes, appreciate her. And if you do those little things, like when y'all really want to, show your appreciation physically, it's even more pleasurable in you, and you're more, because she opens up more because of how safe she feels, to where it's even more pleasurable, and it's making love, not just having sex. And I say this because sex is a part of life. It's like, yeah, we're religious. Not I'm not religious per se, but I'm spiritual. And if you're gonna understand it logically, people have sex, and it's just you want to make love instead, not just have sex. I mean, it's your option, but of course, having a trusting relationship and a faithful woman who, man, that's where it's at. But anyway, it's like man, we just need to embrace our emotions. We need to let them go freely. You need to open up your heart, and everybody needs to open up their mind and their heart, actually, because some women too right now, that masculine energy kind of took over everything, and then it's created a lot of depression, anxiety, sickness, people being unhealthy, and a lot of foods that we don't eat that aren't good for us, or two, it's like a lot of the foods that they make nowadays, they have a lot of things in it that you wouldn't think they have, like sugar is very bad for you. But I mean, it's good, it's okay in moderation. It's just I've come to believe that, or actually I found out that you don't even need to eat but maybe once a day. I found out that a meal, if you were to just drink water, and maybe you didn't have to do like that much physical work, one meal will last you up to 40 days. So I mean, kind of give you a perspective, like, we really don't need to eat that much. It's not about even like dieting or anything. It's just not eating. Like, you don't really need to eat that much if you're not really doing that much. And it's just the way I see it. It's the government and companies, like, they created this stuff like that you should eat 3 meals a day and all this stuff, because they usually have farms and food manufacturers, and so they want to sell you all this stuff, and they want to become rich. So that is why they feed you these lies, so that you can go out and you basically train your body to always needing food when you really don't. So it's like little things you need to get a certain perspective of, and that's what I'm doing right now. That's why I really haven't gone into a lot of the teachings yet, because I haven't really explained like how the energy works, and how it's there's ways that you can use it, and God is always trying to help you. And I understand you don't know this stuff, and I didn't know this, so I feel for you, and I want to teach you, and it's because too, like, the world is changing, and I don't want anybody left behind. Like, if anybody's left behind, it's like we're not all the way there. So that's where people who feel like they are spiritual, or who know that they have certain spiritual gifts, who know that they can help people, it's like God's calling us out. God's calling you to live your higher purpose, and it's basically just to help people. If you like animals, help the animals. If you like going to the beach, it's like, hey, well, we need to do some things to fix the beaches, like cleaning up all the trash that we kind of throw, making some solutions for pollution. Um, our government, I'm trying to work on the government. Like, there's some things that the government just does that that is, yeah. But eventually we'll get there. And two, like I guess we just need to learn to make our relationships with each other better. I think that's what kind of God wanted us to do since we got that COVID thing. Oh, and another thing, COVID to me is it's a lie. Like to me, I don't believe in it. I'm immune to it. Like, but only because I'm on a spiritual. I'm like on a higher spiritual realm, and when you're in that, you're immune to disease too. You know, and usually it's just your thinking that kind of stops you. Like, oh, well, I'm too overweight to be healthy. Well, no, but you can get there. You know what I mean, if you believe you can, and believe you can diet, then boom, just you gotta have the drive, you gotta have that want, you gotta switch that thinking in your mind, like, no, I can do it. I am determined. I want to be healthy. I want to live longer. I want to be there for my family, and sorry, this video is kind of going back and forth, but I go with what's in my heart. My heart is where my power's at, and it's going to you right now into your heart. Like that's where I want to hit y'all's, right in y'all's heart, because as long as I have y'all's heart, that's all I want. And I want to show y'all a little technique to help you with your stress, help you if you're confused, help you if you're angry, help you if you're feeling anxiety or anything. Like there's actually a little technique, which I'm sure you've heard about it a lot, which is just to breathe. Sometimes we got to take some breaths, chill out, like even runners, they know, like when they're running and they're breathing, you got to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Nice deep breaths, of course, but anyway, I'm going to show you this little meditation. You could do it anytime. You could say whatever you want to say, whatever makes you feel good, whatever, whoever you pray to, whether it's just God or whether it's Jesus or as long as it ain't the devil. No, but yeah, this healing meditation that help you heal anything. It'll help you with anything, and it'll work. Like it'll work if you believe it, and it'll work too if you keep doing it. You keep doing it, you'll see results. Like, because I mean, sometimes it's hard to see results when you really don't feel it, but that's where you got to be in touch with your emotions, and that's why I say people need to learn about their emotions. You need to learn to open up. But one cool thing is meditation. It raises that power without you even having to learn about it or whatever, or having to learn to communicate. Like basically, once you start meditating, you you become better at anything. You become better at with your brain. Your brain functions boost. Your physical functions boost. Your your sense of feeling just feels better, and it's just something that I know I learned and I want to teach everybody. So I'm going to give y'all just a little taste, and I'm going to do like a guided meditation. And so you could do whatever you want. You could sit down, you could lay down, you can be standing or whatever, but just kind of balance your body to where it's square. Don't be slouching, or don't be like, you got to sit up, put your hands together like you're gonna pray, or you could put them down, and either way, on your lap or at your stomach. Um, but the two key factors here is basically your breathing and where your mind is. So I want you to put your hands together. All right. Now take a deep breath in, as big as you can, to where your stomach rises, and then take a deep breath out. Now close your eyes. Take another deep breath in and feel it, feel it going down your throat, feel it going into your lungs. And breathe out. Just nice and slow. Feel your body starting to relax. And this time when you take another deep breath in, I want you to visualize the words growth and love. And then breathe it out. Take another deep breath in and see the words growth and love. But as you're breathing out, I want you to think about anger, frustration, anxiety, stress. And as you're breathing out, I want you to visualize those words leaving your body, those things leaving your body, those feelings leaving your body. Now breathe in growth and love. Breathe out anger. Breathe out anxiety. Breathe out stress. Oh yeah. Breathe in loving growth. Breathe out anger, hatred, confusion, hopelessness. And you start feeling your body's just like feeling more relaxed, feeling at ease. Breathe in growth and love. And when you do that one, you feel your mind calming down. Your mind is not going this way or that way. Your mind is calming down. It's focusing on what we are doing right here, me and you. Focused on your breathing. And as I'm talking, you can keep breathing in and out, but keep seeing growth and love as you're breathing in, and anything negative that you want out of your mind that is stressing you out, like frustration, stress, your kid's not listening to you, or whatever, anything. But as you're breathing it out, visualize it leaving your body, and you will feel yourself getting even more light. All that heaviness is leaving your body. Now keep breathing as I'm talking. I'm just kind of guiding you. Breathe in. Hold it for a second or two. Breathe out. Nice and slow, so you can get all that negativity out of you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now as you continue to breathe, I want you to listen to my voice. I want you to visualize yourself, and you see someone walking up. You're not exactly sure who it is, but they are coming to you in a peaceful manner. You might even feel like it's your family, somebody you know, somebody you were close to. And as they get closer, you start to feel your heart calming. All of a sudden feeling love, feeling not so heavy, feeling lighter. As that person comes closer, you realize that it's a male, has kind of a beard, not too tall. He's not showing you any kind of gestures of you being worried who he is. Now as he gets closer, you feel your emotions starting to just come out. And as you're looking, you realize there's Jesus. Jesus is coming to you. He puts his hand out as he gets closer to you. And you feel the love coming from him. You feel his presence. You feel it bringing out anything that you need to get rid of. And as he grabs your hand, he looks at you, and he looks into your eyes, and you're looking into his, and he tells you, do not have to worry anymore, my child. Everything is going to be all right. And he hugs you to help you deal with your emotions. If you want to cry, if you want to do anything, it's fine. The Holy Spirit is here with you. The Holy Spirit is here with me. He's healing you right now. He's getting you prepared for your deep, deep healing. And he's holding you as long as you need. Now, he steps back. He grabs you by the hand, shakes it, and he says this: I am returning very soon, but do not be afraid. Do not have any fear. For it is a day to rejoice, not a day to worry, not a day to fear. And he's going to be with you through this transition. You don't have to do it right now or in an hour like the Bible says. He's going to be here to help you as long as it takes. And that once you realize that, and actually in this moment that you realize Jesus is here, he will be with you for the rest of your time on earth. And he will help you as much as you will let him, as much as you will allow it, as much as you will see it, as much as you will hear it. And he wants you to eventually have the light that he has within you. But it is a process. And that is why I'm here. And there are other angels who have awakened, who have realized their true calling, who are trying to help humanity to shift into this new world. Now you can breathe as however you want, whether it's nice and shallow. But I want you to feel whatever it is you feel right now. Whatever thoughts are going through your mind, something that you might need to take a look at, something that you might need to start to embrace, or start to change. God has been coming into people's lives to try and help them as much as he can. Because it's going to be harder later on. Right now, it's a very good time, transitional time, as far as the planets are concerned. Okay, now he's shaking your hand, and now he's walking away. And he's looking at you, telling you it's going to be okay. And he walks out. And now, I want you to take some more deep breaths, nice and slow. Take another. And as you're breathing in, feel light coming into your body as that breath. And it's energizing your heart and your lungs. As you breathe in that air, yes, it's invisible, but it is there. just like God. Take another deep breath. See the light lighting up your chest, your heart, and it's spreading, the light spreading throughout your body. As you see it coming into your heart and lungs, and you see it going down to your stomach, going down to your hips, going down to your legs, your calves, and your feet. And it's filling you up. It's going up to your throat, to your head, and it's illuminating you. Now at this time, you could just take as many breaths as you want. As many breaths as you're taking, you are starting to wake up more. You're starting to be more alert. Another breath and you're becoming more alert. You're coming into your body. You're becoming more alert. You can open your eyes. Now, right there is just a little technique, and I mean, that was a pretty decent one, but I think there's some better ones that I got that will help you even more. And these you could do just as long as we did it right now. Meditation is very powerful. Helps you in every aspect of your life. Helps you become a better person. Helps you to think clearly. Helps you to see resolution.